what I have done and in what I have failed to do, through my fault, through my fault, through my most grievous fault. Therefore I ask Blessed Mary, ever Virgin, all the angels and saints, and you, my brothers and sisters, to pray for me to the Lord our God. May Almighty God have mercy on us, forgive us our sins, and bring us to everlasting life. Lord, have mercy. Christ, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Let us pray. O God, who crowned with the gift of true faith St. Elizabeth Ann Seton's burning zeal to find you, grant by her intercession and example that we may always seek you with diligent love and find you in daily service with sincere faith. Through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, God forever and ever. Amen.
A reading from the first letter of St. John. Children, let no one deceive you. The person who acts in righteousness is righteous, just as he is righteous. Whoever sins belongs to the devil, because the devil has sinned from the beginning. Indeed, the Son of God was revealed to destroy the works of the devil. No one who is begotten by God commits sin, because God's seed remains in him. He cannot sin because he is begotten by God. In this way, the children of God and the children of the devil are made plain. No one who fails to act in righteousness belongs to God, nor anyone who does not love his brother. The word of the Lord. All the ends of the earth have seen the saving power of God. Sing to the Lord a new song, for he has worked wondrous deeds. His right hand has won victory for him, his holy arm. Let the sea and what fills it resound, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands, the mountains shout with them for joy before the Lord. The Lord comes, he comes to rule the earth. He will rule the world with justice and the peoples with equity. Alleluia, alleluia. In the past, God spoke to our ancestors through the prophets. In these last days, he has spoken to us through the Son. Alleluia, alleluia. The Lord be with you. Reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. John was standing with two of his disciples, and as he watched Jesus walk by, he said, "Behold the Lamb of God." The two disciples heard what he said and followed Jesus. Jesus turned and saw them following him and said to them, "What are you looking for?" They said to him, "Rabbi," which translated means teacher, "where are you staying?" He said to them, "Come and you will see." So they went and saw where he was staying, and they stayed with him that day. It was about 4 p.m. Andrew, the brother of Simon Peter, was one of the two who heard John and followed Jesus. He first found his own brother Simon and told him, "We have found the Messiah," which is translated Christ. Then he brought him to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, "You are Simon, the son of John. You will be called Cephas," which is translated Peter. The Gospel of the Lord. Having met Jesus, Andrew immediately goes to bring his brother to Jesus. And so we see that this is going to be a fundamental task for everyone who wants to be a disciple of Christ. If we say yes to following Jesus, then it's going to follow logically that we will invite other people to follow him also. We will invite others to come into this relationship with the Lord. St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, who we celebrate today, is the first American-born to be canonized a saint. She was raised not in the Catholic Church, but as an Episcopalian in New York City. You can still go to her house in New York City. It's in Battery Park. You can go there and you can see it's a red brick house, and it doesn't fit in Battery Park anymore. It's surrounded by big skyscrapers, and you can see this little tiny red brick house. It's very beautiful, very pretty, very quaint. She was raised in New York City. Her husband, when she got married, became very sick, so they had to leave New York and go to Italy for his health. He died there. That was where she was really introduced to Catholicism. But But even as she would reflect on it, she would say that, I can never remember the name of the church now, but there's an Episcopalian church right down there near Battery Park, not far from the World Trade Center. Anyway, she would sit there and she would look out the window and she would see old St. Peter's. So St. Peter's Church down there by near Ground Zero. She would see St. Peter's Church through the window of her church and she would think, I should be over there. She didn't know why. And it wasn't until she was really exposed and introduced to people who lived out the Catholic faith with great devotion that she began to understand what it was that she was missing. So she became a Catholic herself, but she wouldn't stop there. She didn't stop just at becoming a Catholic. She recognized that if we are called into relationship with Christ, if we are called to that deeper desire to follow the Lord, then we have to introduce others also. We have to bring others to Jesus. And so when we look at the life of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, in a very particular way, we see not only her conversion, but eventually her children's conversion to Catholicism. We see her beginning a religious order established particularly to educate, to teach children, and to teach them the way to Christ. And so Catholic schools exist, and many people point to St. Elizabeth Ann Seton as the reason that we have Catholic schools in the United States. St. Elizabeth, as she establishes these Catholic schools, wants to make people disciples of Christ. Yes, we can educate, we can do all these wonderful things, but if we're not making them disciples of Christ, we're missing the whole point. So today, as we turn to Elizabeth Ann Seton and ask her intercession, let us also listen to the words of Jesus, who says, come and see. With that encounter, with that seeing, with that invitation, we also receive our mission to go out and invite others to the one whom we have found. For we have found the Messiah, who is Christ the Lord.
Brethren, that my sacrifice and yours may be acceptable to God the Almighty Father. O Lord, we ask that you look graciously upon our gifts placed on your altar in celebration of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, and grant by the power at work in this sacrifice that we may be more deeply inserted into the mystery of your Son, who lives and reigns forever and ever. The Lord be with you. Lift up your hearts. Let us give thanks to the Lord our God. It is truly right and just, our duty and our salvation, always and everywhere to give you thanks. Lord, Holy Father, Almighty and eternal God, for in the mystery of the Word made flesh, a new light of your glory has shone upon the eyes of our mind, so that as we recognize in him God made visible, we may be caught up through him in love of things invisible. And so with angels and archangels, with thrones and dominions, and with all the hosts and powers of heaven, we sing the hymn of your glory as without end we acclaim. Holy, holy, holy Lord, God of hosts, heaven and earth are full of your glory. Hosanna in the highest. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. To you, therefore, most merciful Father, we make humble prayer and petition through Jesus Christ, your Son, our Lord, that you accept and bless these gifts, these offerings, these holy and unblemished sacrifices, which we offer you firstly for your holy Catholic Church. Be pleased to grant her peace, to guard, unite, and govern her throughout the whole world, together with your servant Francis, our Pope, and Frank, our Bishop, and all those who, holding to the truth, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Deliver us, Lord, we pray, from every evil. Graciously grant peace in our days, that by the help of your mercy we may be always free from sin and safe from all distress, as we await the blessed hope and the coming of our Savior, Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus Christ, who said to your apostles, "Peace I leave you, my peace I give you," look not on our sins, but on the faith of your church, and graciously grant her peace and unity in accordance with your will, who live and reign forever and ever. The peace of the Lord be with you always. Lamb of God, who take away the sins of the world, have mercy on us. Behold the Lamb of God. Behold him who takes away the sins of the world. Blessed are those called to the supper of the Lamb. Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed. while recalling the memory of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, we humbly ask you, O Lord, that we may be inflamed with a burning desire for the heavenly table, and by its power consecrate our life faithfully to you, through Christ our Lord. The Lord be with you. May Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Go forth, the Mass is ended. Thanks be to God. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and the snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou,